know I say this all the time, but I literally get so nervous for these sit down videos, for these Dear 30s videos. But we're here. I've been needing to and meaning to record this for like a minimum of 2 weeks, all right? At least 2 weeks now. We're here. So welcome to Dear 30s. This is where I discuss really anything. Like, no topic is off limit. Have we touched every topic? Absolutely not, because this is only, I think, episode 4. But today I have 3 specific things I want to discuss. The first one is, the fact that one day you just wake up and everything is just different. You want different. I'm gonna touch on it in a second. I'm gonna go in, because I know if I say any more words, I'm going to start talking about it. That's one of the topics. Second topic is finding my style in my 30s. And then the last topic, I don't really know how to describe it, but it has to do with like keeping a tidy space and a tidy home. So yeah, let me lower y'all a little bit and then we'll start talking. So y'all know I'm a yapper. I do have a few notes that I will have to look over at, but for the most part, this is just gonna be me speaking on things that I've been thinking about. So for the first topic, it's literally like one day I woke up and I didn't want certain things. I didn't care about certain things. I started to care about other things. I wanted different things. And I have a list of examples like flowers. I did not used to like flowers at all. Now I want new flowers every week and a half, 2 weeks. Like, I want flowers in my space. I didn't understand the point. I was like, you get them, they die. And I think also the only time I really would get flowers was if someone was apologizing to me. So maybe it was a correlation. I don't know. But now I absolutely love flowers. So I used to be very much, anything would frazzle me, right? Like, anything would have me feeling like I still do get overwhelmed, but anything will like take me from 0 to 100, if that makes sense. I'm a lot more peaceful now. It takes a lot more to ruffle my feathers. Like, I still would get like anxious going places or overwhelmed, but that's different than feeling upset, angry, mad, confused why somebody did something. And now I don't look at people who do something that I don't like. All of a sudden now my mindset isn't they shouldn't have done that, but like wondering why they did it. Like, you know, maybe they had a bad day today. Instead of getting so offended by things and taking so many things personal, I think that's what it is. Like, now I'm just able to like kind of sit back and analyze situations or people, and it like allows me to offer people more grace, because we're not perfect. Sometimes we do wake up on the wrong side of the bed, but no, I don't take that personally. When certain things happen, it's just like, okay. Or at least like, or maybe, you know, I know how to carry this situation or you next time that it presents itself. Instead of getting so deep into my feelings and pondering and wondering about it all day and having these crazy emotions and anger towards sometimes even strangers. If somebody cuts me off or gives me the middle finger or I'm driving or something, it's just like, well, I hope their day gets better. Like, that's literally sometimes, or most of the time, I thought, especially with strangers, you know, I don't know what they went through today. It's just like a switch has went off and things change. Like, the way my perception of certain situations that used to really get me riled up, now I'm just like, oh, okay. But also, you wake up one day and you realize that saying no is fine, and if you don't want to do something, just don't do it. If you want to do something, go do it. And sometimes, I mean, people will be along with you, so now that means doing things by yourself. Things just seem easier now, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of things are more difficult as a full-grown adult, but things also seem easier. Like, making the decisions that are best for me has gotten easier. Speaking up for myself has gotten easier. And now I'm in a place where I just don't really care about other people's opinion too much either. Okay, you're entitled to your opinion. You can have it and I'll have mine and we can still coexist. Maybe, depends. It just depends on what it is. But I really feel like there is a switch. Also, certain like shows, certain music, I just literally have no interest in listening to anymore or watching, because it just doesn't sit right with me or it doesn't interest me. And I think personally it's 2 different things. Yes, it has to do with me growing, right? It's me being in my 30s and realizing certain things and my eyes being open to different to the reality of a lot of things, but also my relationship with God. I think that plays a huge part in it as well. I think it's the 2 of those, the growth of being where I am now and the things that I've been through, and then also the peace that I'm able to get from God, the time I spend with him, the things that I feel like I can see now that I couldn't see when I was doing other things. Like, the other day, went out for dinner when I was back home and I ordered a mocktail, and I was fine with it. Like, who am I? Literally, who am I? Just certain interests change, and that's okay. I would hope so. I would hope I wouldn't have the exact same thought processes and ways of dealing with things that I had in my 20s. I would hope that I've grown. But it's really like one day you wake up and you realize like, wait, I am not that same girl. Like, I'm that same girl at my core, but I'm better. I'm brighter. I'm more self-aware. I know who I am. I know whose I am. I'm more empowered. I'm still bubbly. I still have a great personality. I still want the best for other people around me. I love it here. Like, as much as I get on here and talk about, I don't know how it comes off, but there are like the prior videos I know necessarily haven't been, well, I don't know if they haven't been positive, they've been honest, but my 30s are actually going really well. Like, despite my current circumstances, like, I'm still very thankful and yeah, grateful. We're gonna switch gears now and talk about me finding my style in my 30s. I am someone who really didn't ever have a sense of style, if I'm being quite honest, especially in the most recent years, like since the pandemic, pretty much. You would literally mainly see me in leggings, y'all know it, the oversized sweatshirts. Yeah, that was pretty much my thing. Well, that's fine, and there's still a time and place for that. I'm no longer in that space, and I'm so thankful. Like, I'm so grateful. I have outgrown certain styles and certain pieces, at least like on a daily basis. I'm a grown woman, you know, like, I need to show up as one. Like, that's how I want to show up. And by no means am I a fashion, oh my goodness, I can't get it out, a fashionista or like a fashion guru or anything of the sort. This is just my story and how I've been able to develop my style. Here are some things that I think are very important, and then I'll get into like the background of how I got to where I am right now. Mind you, I'm still building my wardrobe. I'm still learning different things, but I think I'm doing really good right now. I think it's so important to know the vibe you want to present, and I think that has to be very true to you, because you can want to emulate someone that you see online that's like your favorite fashion person, or, you know, whoever influencer, but if that's not who you naturally are at your core, then I just don't think it's going to come across very well. I think it's going to be hard to keep up that appearance on a day-to-day basis. I dress for what's best for me, which is comfortability, easiness. I need to be able to easily put some things together. Yeah, maybe that's it. Comfortability and the ease of putting things together. That's what I need. I don't want to do anything that's too difficult or too complicated when it comes to getting dressed. I just don't. I remember not too long ago, maybe like 6 months actually, on TikTok, a creator, someone was asking, you know, like, what colors are we wearing for the summer? Let's just say the summer. It was for some season. What's our color? What color are we wearing? I was like, what do you mean we? Because what looks good on someone else may not look that great on you, and what looks great on you may not look that good on someone else. And why would I ever want to be a part of the masses of doing what everyone else is doing? Like, why would I want to wear the same thing? Like, why are we twinning? Like, why are we twinning? I didn't understand that concept, and I think it's important to just do what's best for you. I've actually forgotten a lot of what I wanted to say, so I'm just gonna go into the background of how I got here. So you guys know, very much so would wear oversized sweatshirts, leggings, mainly on the channel. Like, that's what I wore even whether I was going to the store, whether I was in the house, whatever, that's what I had on. And I talked about wanting to update and upgrade my wardrobe. God blessed me, y'all, so wonderfully, so amazingly, so timely. I don't know how to say this correctly because she's asked, like, I don't know how to describe us, but she's absolutely amazing. God sent someone to, I'm assuming, to my channel, or God sent someone to my channel, someone very special to me, and she reached out and she was like, I noticed you've said this and I want to meet and show you some things. And I was like, okay. Y'all, she came with all the fire. And I'm going to share with y'all today, like, the things that she taught me that has really helped me, because I think I'm doing a great job now of knowing what is for me. She came with a whole presentation, a whole presentation. Looks, colors that go really well with my skin tone, complexion, things that go well with me because of my shape, mandatory pieces that I needed to have to build a capsule wardrobe, and so much more. Things that I can't even think about in this moment. But here's what I learned from her, what I'm still learning, because we still are very much so in contact and communication. But knowing what colors go best with you. And while I don't have a way of explaining that today, I don't know, I'm sure there's so many videos out there. Know what colors look good on your skin tone. That's so important. So I have about 5 or 6 colors that I stick to mainly. Those are my colors. I have one on today, brown. Browns look good on me. At one point, I didn't think browns went well with me at all. Boy, was I wrong. Now, oh, brown will eat down on me. It will eat down on me. Also, knowing how to dress for your shape is so important. I know personally for me, like I used to love sweaters. Love a good sweater. Not like a hoodie, but like an actual like knit sweater or something. But the material of those are way too heavy for my chest. I look way down. It just doesn't sit right. Knowing your shape and what fits well. So find a video on how to know what kind of pieces fit well for your shape. She also knew perfectly the style that I would best like. She knew without me saying anything. I think she could just tell from my videos. I'm not sure. I wanted things that were easy to put together, things that were comfortable. Like I'm not about to be in heels if I don't have to. The only time I put on heels is for a very special occasion, like a very nice date night, you know, when I have a dress on, a wedding, something like that. Like those type of occasions, I will put a heel on and be uncomfortable. I just gotta do what I gotta do. But that is literally like the only time. I need to be comfortable in the things that I have on in order for me to show up as my best, which actually I want to talk about for a second. I feel like it has been such a blessing in more ways than I can even like come up with the words to express. When I feel like I look good, I feel good. I could probably have a cold and need to go somewhere. If I put something on, that cold might disappear. I might be healed. Like when I look good, I feel really good. I show up better. I walk better. I talk better. I dance better. I speak better. Like I already said talk, huh? But anyways, I just show up so much better. It just naturally happens. I just present better. There is just more. I don't even know how to say it. It's just more to me once I go out the house and I look good. Like I show up good. And even the little things, like the other day I was headed out to just go to the mailbox to grab a package, and I was gonna slip on my Crocs, but with what I had on, the Crocs threw it way off. Like even though I wasn't like dressed, I had on something decent, you know, it was nice. I felt good in it. I changed my shoes to what I had on earlier and felt so much confident even just walking to the mailbox. And then one day, where did I go? I went to the convenience store. And even though it was just a convenience store, I really liked what I had on. I felt good in what I have on. And to me, feeling good in it doesn't always mean I'm dressed up, but I just have on something that makes me feel good. I often hear people say like, you never know who you're gonna run into, so you know, make sure you're dressed nice. For me, it has absolutely nothing to do with who I may run into and everything to do with how I feel. That is what's most important to me, because I could have on this outfit that so many people think is like the perfect fit, right? Like it's amazing, I look gorgeous, I look amazing. But if I don't feel it, if I'm uncomfortable with what I have on, then I might as well have just stayed at home. What was even the point? So I very much so dress for myself and not for who I may encounter. Now, mind you, when I put on some things, I'd be like, oh, the girls probably don't like this. They might like this one. This might be a hit right here. Like I definitely have those thoughts, but it's never about me trying to impress anyone when I go out or who I may run into. It has everything to do, every single thing to do with how I feel about myself. Additionally, y'all know I've said this like numerous times, but I also don't dress for the male gaze. Like I could really care less what men think about what I have on. I giggled to myself because I thought about this. I was like, y'all know when you have on certain pants and then the longer you have them on throughout the day or something, like the more baggier they get, or they're not as form-fitting as they were, or just some bottoms that you put on, they never really like show off your glutes that much. I love it. I absolutely love it. I even sometimes love it when it gives me pancake vibes, like that I have nothing going on back there. I appreciate it. I like it. Call me flapjacks if you want. Like I'm okay with it, because I know I know what I'm working with. I dress for me, and that's empowering in itself. Like, I dress for me. Do I look in the mirror and say I like this? Do I take pictures and say, oh, I like this? If so, then we're good. That's literally all that matters. I need to get back on track. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna get back there. Just bear with me. Also, accessories matter. Oh my goodness. Jewelry. I probably shouldn't have this on right now, but like how I switch this out to my gold band when necessary. Earrings, bracelets and bangles, rings, necklaces, it all plays a part. When you smell good, you feel good, right? Having a nice scent on, yeah, that's a part of the look too. That is a part of the look as well. And I think it was Brie who said this on her channel. I can't remember where she said it at, but she said even at night, like before going to bed, she would put on some of her most expensive perfume if that's what she wants to wear, because why are we just like saving it for special occasions? So she wears it to bed. I'm like, yes. Actually, you know what? You're right. You're right, Brie. Yes, let's do that. Smelling good, accessories, even a nice little anklet, you know, plays a part. Like, it's a whole kind of like package deal. But back to like my style. Oh my goodness. I don't think she could have put together a more perfect, a more amazing vibe or look, because that's exactly, it embodies who I feel like I am. Like, it's classy, it's elegant, it's easy, like I've been saying, it's simple. I feel like sometimes some of the pieces and looks are timeless. Some things give old money at times. Like, I haven't even like wore everything that's in my wardrobe, and I'm still building my wardrobe, but very much so, like, she encompassed everything that I could have ever wanted, everything that feels like me. She even pushed certain boundaries. I was like, I don't know about this, I don't know about this. Ordered the pieces, got them, and I was like, you know what? At this point, I will follow you blind. So whatever you tell me to order, actually, I'm going to order. Okay. I have learned so much. Now I feel confident in going to the stores, picking out pieces that I know will look good on me. I feel very confident, and that's things that her, like, and I've told her this multiple times, I don't know where I would be, I don't know how things would be looking right now had you not come into my life, and for more reason than just, you know, the outfits, the pieces and things like that, but on so many other levels. But I'm just so very grateful. And trust me, y'all, I have already asked her. I'm not trying to gatekeep. I've asked her, do you do this? Do you want to get into this as a living? This is not her career or what she does, but she's so talented at it. Unfortunately, the answer was no, so I've already tried. I don't have any information to give y'all. If anything ever changes and she's like, Jasmine, I actually want to do this, or whatever it may be, then I'll give y'all the information. But my girl said, no, this is for me. This is for me. I said, oh, I'm so thankful. So where am I? Finding pieces that go well with your body type and how you're shaped. Colors that look good on your skin complexion. Knowing your vibe. Like, I can go into stores now and look at something like, oh, that's very cute, but that's not for me. The same way that I can look at different people who pop up on my For You page or on my Instagram or something, and I love their style. I'm like, ooh, this is a hit. Like, this looks so good. You did that. But it's something I would never wear because it's just not my vibe. I know it, or maybe I know it wouldn't look that great on me, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate and admire someone else's style. And I think sometimes we can get wrapped up in, because it looked good on someone else, we think it's gonna look good on us, or because they have the certain aesthetic that we want that same aesthetic. I want what's for me. Oh, also, I learned that you're gonna have to get things tailored. I still have like 4 pieces that I have not gotten tailored, and I know she probably like, Jasmine, you still ain't got these tailored. No, girl, I haven't. But tailoring is a part. Like, if you want to really look put together, there are going to be pieces at times that you need to get tailored fit just for you. It was also very important for me to be more covered than not covered. And I think that actually goes back to what I was talking about much earlier, when certain things just don't fit you anymore, certain things don't appeal to you. Like, I no longer, although it may look like it right now, I mean, I don't really feel like they are, but like, I don't really need or want my boobs on display. I don't really need my behind to be on display. Not saying you won't ever catch me in something that shows off my physique really well, but it's just like, that's not my goal. Like, I don't want my boobs sitting up and out the clothes that I'm wearing. I don't want a certain, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't want certain things. And I realized that just wiped my eyebrow off. I realized that I actually prefer to be more covered than not covered. So those are the type of pieces and things that I pick and I wear. You have to decide what's best for you. And I'm not saying anything against anyone who prefers to show a little bit more. I'm just saying what I am in life now and what I desire and what I feel like looks best on me. means that I am a little bit more covered than I have been in my 20s or even in my early 30s. Building a capsule wardrobe is so important. So having basic tees, basic set of like jeans, maybe different, what is the word? Like washes. Ooh, I'm trying to think what else. Just pieces, and you guys will see them. Like for example, I'll show you in just a second on the screen. I have pieces that I can put together with other pieces, right? Like things that I can mix and match. I can grab these two and put them together, or I can grab this one and this other one I had and put them together and make a whole different vibe. But also having like party pieces and staples and things that have a little bit more of a pop to them. The whole capsule wardrobe thing, I was like, oh, this is necessary, especially for me when I like to just be able to grab and go. I don't want to think too hard about the outfit. That's so important. But let me show y'all real quick what I mean. So this skirt, I'm gonna put it right here. This skirt and this top, I love this look. Y'all saw me wear this look not too long ago to the coffee shop. But I've also worn this top with these bottoms before. I've also worn this skirt with this top before. Completely different vibes, right? I can mix and match different pieces and still pull off a whole new look, or still feel very confident and comfortable in whatever look I come up with. That was a game changer for me. An absolute game changer. Having a capsule wardrobe is so important. So and it makes my life so easy. And having pieces that you can wear over and over again, pieces that will transfer between seasons. I am also not a, I think I already mentioned this, but I'm not a like designer girl. Like I don't really care about name brands, never really have. I prefer quality over anything. For example, I've gotten asked about this specific bag. This is a Fossil bag that I got in either 2013 or 2014. And it's lasted me so long. The leather is so good. It's still in such great condition. I also have another Fossil bag. I don't wear it. I also had that one since 2013 and it's so good. The leather is so good. I'm gonna personally choose Fossil over like a Chanel bag, over a Louis Vuitton bag any day. That's just me. One, I don't see the point of spending so much money on a bag or on like other, or on jeans or certain, I don't see, I think even if I had like the funds to ball out, I don't think that I would. And it doesn't mean I don't like luxury things or luxury experiences, because I do. Also to shop all over, like Old Navy, Express, I want to say maybe even like J. Crew. I do a little Boohoo, Free People. The list is long. She gave me a list of different places. Like the list is kind of long. But to find quality pieces, to find things that are gonna last you a good while. Amazon. Like I do actually get quite a few things from Amazon as well. Just shopping over, like spreading it out. Yeah, you don't have to shop at just one place or just two places. I think that's it. So let me do like a little mini recap. So building a capsule wardrobe has been life-changing, but also having some like party pieces, knowing what colors go well with your skin tone, knowing what type of pieces go well with your body type, and knowing what vibe you want to go with, and one that's true to you. I think that's the key part, one that's true to you. So I am going to have a little homework for you. You'll have to go find a video on how to find your body like shape and what goes well with it, and maybe what colors go well on you as well. But I mean, I feel like I gave some information, some tips, right? I sure hope so. Yeah, again, I'm not a pro at this. I learned last year. I still am learning, but I've learned and I wanted to share what I learned, because my goal is to inspire other women, like if they want to put them clothes on, like look good, dress up for yourself. Even if I'm in the house now, like I wear things that I feel a little bit better in. Even going to bed, I actually want to purchase like some pajama sets, like some really cute ones, like, you know, the stripe. That's important to me too. Like I want to dance around my apartment in my pajamas and like be feeling myself, you know, if that makes sense. Like I hope it does. Oh, and the last topic I want to talk about is keeping a tidy space. Now hear me out. I absolutely love living by myself, y'all. Like I love it. One of my friends, I aspire to be more like her. Whenever she hosts like girls night or whatever, it's always very nice. She has her own like aesthetic in there. Like it's very nice. But there's been, I think, 2 times where I had to drop by on her kind of like last minute, and her place looked as if she was preparing for us to come over, for the girls to come back for a girls night. When I tell you, she does not leave the house with like clothes on her bed. She doesn't leave anything on the counter. Like it's very much always people ready, always. And I aspire to be more like that. I actually really like my apartment to look like I'm about to move in or move out. Like, I don't like a lot of clutter. I don't even need you to know I live here, babe. Barely. Like, I like for it to be very simple, very minimum stuff. But I will leave stuff on this counter, especially if I've been editing or I've been trying on things. This counter is what gets the most cluttered, I would say, out of everything. And I will leave clothes on my bed that need to be folded. I will leave them there for days because I only sleep on one side of my bed. The other side will be full with clothes that need to be folded. And so I aspire to be more like her, to have a space that I can, at any time, if someone needs to say, Jasma, hey, I'm stopping by for a second. Or, I mean, don't ever do that, because why would you? Just pop up with me. And my reason for popping up on her was excuse. But like, anyways, my whole point in saying this is like, I want to keep a home that is always very welcoming, that is clean, that is not cluttered. Like, when my counter gets cluttered, I feel like I'm all over the place, but it'll be like that for 2 or 3 days. I don't keep any type of dishes like in the actual sink, like overnight or anything. Like, those get dealt with. But I could do better. And then I also think about the fact that I don't enjoy cleaning. Like, obviously, like, I do clean my bathroom, I clean my kitchen, I sweep, I do all the things I'm supposed to do, but I don't enjoy it. And I had to shift my mindset to think about it as being more like a blessing, which it is. To me, cleaning now feels like a way of me telling God, like, thank you for my space, thank you for allowing me to live here. And like, this is hopefully my way of showing like gratitude by keeping it clean and keeping it organized. And so there are some areas that I need to do better in, but I just was like, wow. When I walk in and she just got home from work, I'm coming by real quick to drop something off or pick something up, and I'm just like, it looks like you're about to host us, girl. Like, it looks so good in here. Those were the 3 topics. I hope it's been helpful in some capacity. Per usual, I love y'all. I thank y'all. Please don't forget to like, to comment if you got something to say, please. And hopefully you're already subscribed. I don't know when the next Dear 30s video is going to be out. Whatever is laid on my heart, whatever I feel the need to share, or if you have a topic that you want me to talk about and I can relate to, then, you know, just let me know, whether that's here in the comment section or whether that's in my Instagram DMs, whatever it is. Let me know. And if it's something that I feel like I am equipped to talk about, then we're gonna get chatting, we're gonna be yapping. That's it. Thank y'all so much for watching, per usual. I love y'all. Be blessed, and I'll see you in the next